Welcome back. Soccer Chat Match Pack, Zambia's premier analysis show is what you tuned in to. As promised, we're in conversation with former Zanaco, former Kumawa Stars striker Fashion Sakala, who's now playing his straight for Spartak Moscow in Russia. Let's just hear what he had for us. Of course, we're waiting for the World Cup. Take it away, Fashion.
First, I would like to talk about God before I start talking about football. I really thank God for answering my prayers. I really thank God for opening my doors of my career. And I know that God is the key of my career success. This is something that I've never stopped sharing. I would like to thank the entire technical bench for Spartak Moscow. I would like to thank all my teammates and all the fans. I think they welcomed me so well. They welcomed me more than my expectations, and it was so amazing. Even this time around, I'm still enjoying myself, which is very good. I think freedom and peace is the only thing that is needed for a football player. And I know I'm enjoying myself here, but this is not the time to relax. This is not the time to feel comfortable. I know I need to keep on working hard. God is still answering my prayers. God is still opening the doors of my career. God is still fighting for me, and I know there is a very big tournament ahead of me. I'm not supposed to feel discouraged or frustrated. I've played some games here and I've scored some goals, which is very good for a striker, but I need to keep on working hard. I need to keep on looking forward and working extra hard to reach on the other level. I know people expect a lot from me. I know people from my country, they expect a lot from me, and I'm not supposed to bring them down. I know as I'll be going to the World Cup, they expect a lot from me. My family, my friends, and my fans, they expect a lot from me. So I need to work extra hard. I need to keep on working hard each and every time. I need to believe myself and have faith in God that God will do everything for me. And when I look at Zambian football and Russian football, I think there is no difference. Football is just the same. All what just matters is the performance in the field of play. And I know I can say in Zambia we have good players, only that we don't have chances to play in big clubs out of the country. But I believe in God that each and every person who believes in God, God will take him higher. God will answer his prayers. I think this time around, I would like to thank all Zambians coaches, all Zambians players for what they did for me. All the encouragement. I remember when I was in Zambia, I used to receive calls from my coaches, receiving calls from my teammates, receiving calls from different players from different teams, telling me what to do when I come here, and all what they were saying, this is what I'm observing here, and I really thank them. I think I would like to thank the national team. Yes, only that we don't have chances to play in big clubs out of the country, but I believe in God that each and every person who believes in God, God will take him higher. God will answer his prayers. I think this time around, I would like to thank all Zambians coaches, all Zambians players for what they did for me. All the encouragement. I remember when I was in Zambia, I used to receive calls from my coaches, receiving calls from my teammates, receiving calls from different players from different teams, telling me what to do when I come here, and all what they were saying, this is what I'm observing here, and I really thank them. I think I would like to thank the national team, under 20 national team. It was so amazing. I think they helped me a lot to reach this far. They helped me a lot. I think I don't even know how I can appreciate them, but I know God will do something for them. And I know I'm still going higher. This is not something that I should feel comfortable like maybe my dream has come to an end. I know God is still doing a lot of things upon my career. I'm still going higher. God is still opening doors for me. And I would like to say, as I'll be going to the World Cup, I would like Zambia's people to continue with a very good support they are giving me. I'm always receiving calls, I'm always receiving messages from Zambian people. I thought maybe when I'll come here, I'll lose the support from Zambian people, but it has been amazing. Even if I'm here, I'm always receiving their support, and it's something that I'll never stop appreciating. And I would like to say, as I'll be going to the World Cup, the same spirit of encouragement, the same spirit of giving me confidence should continue.
Yeah, Fashion Sakala, thank you for that spirit. Thank you for the salute. We salute your efforts in raising the Zambian flag ever so high. So I'll tell you what, we continue counting down to the start of the World Cup. It starts and kicks off on the 20th of May 2017, where we'll see Zambia pitted against some of the best teams at under 20 level, Iran, Costa Rica, and of course we open our account against the Portuguese. We're in conversation with former Polo Polo coach Dario Bonetti as he gives us his prognosis of these teams that we are going to face at the World Cup under 20.
Hello guys, how are you? I would like to give you my congratulations for the last one in African Cup. And about the next World Cup in Korea, I think the under 20 national team from Zambia is a very good team, has a great chance to win the group. But we must keep attention on the Portugal, because they have a good individual skills, and they have a very good team tactically and the technique. And about Iran, in the last years they are going very well, because after I raised the Portuguese coach for his national team, they are doing very well, and they have a good organization, and they're trying to have a good individual players. About the Costa Rica, as normally in the history they have a good individual players, but tactically they need to grow. And after all this, I think the Zambia national team has a great chance to win the group. I want to wish you all the best, and we'll see soon.
All right, so that was Dario Bonetti. Of course, just taking note of the opponents that we are going to face at the World Cup. Now, I'll tell you what, we're also in conversation with Martin Chibambo. Of course, you remember him from Livingston Pirates and Kafir Celtic. He's now playing his trade in Portugal. Of course, Zambia opens their World Cup campaign against the Portuguese. We're in conversation with him. His team was in action over the weekend. He saw 15 minutes of action. They lost 3-2, but all the same, he tells us how his weekend was and talks to us about what we can expect from the Portuguese at the World Cup.
Hello, my name is Martin Chibambo. I'm playing for Sporting Club Ishmorish in Portugal, south of Avila. Just want to talk about yesterday's game. We had a great game. We played well despite the loss, and due to some mistakes. Actually, we've learned something from the game, and we hopefully to win the next game of the weekend. And I just want to talk about the under 20 World Cup. Actually, people, they are happy for Emmanuel Banda, for it is a big step for him, and they are congratulating him for going for the under 20 World Cup. They are hoping him to do well there. They are talking about him here, and we are wishing him all the best about his. We are wishing him all the best with his team for the World Cup under 20. And I just want to talk about my career. I've got big thoughts about my career, and I'm hoping good things for the next season. And I know that next season, by God's grace, I may go to a bigger club. But actually, football in Portugal is very competitive and is very fast, So as an African player, when you come to Portugal, you need to be very fast as you can, because this league is very fast and very competitive.
All right, that was Martin Chibambo. They're, of course, teammates with Emmanuel Banda at Ishmorish, that's in Portugal, Sporting Club Ishmorish.